Hey guys, how you doing? Kunal here. Quick market overview. We'll look over some stocks. We'll kind of see exactly where we're at right now. Um, Nancy Day. As we mentioned actually in our pre-market notes yesterday. A pullback. I said on the blog. I said in pre-market notes. A pullback to the 20-day moving average was probably in the cards. We kind of knew it was going to happen. So, taking a little bit of losses, it happens. There were still a lot of trades to kind of even things out on in terms of new plays compared to some of the ones that we were holding that were taking small losses on. This type of stuff is to be expected. You can't have a market that goes straight up without a healthy pullback to shake people out. The key is this. Yesterday was nasty. We had some late day buyers come in at the end of the day. What we'll probably see, we might see a gap up today, and then the key is this: follow through. Right, one day doesn't make a trend. Even 2 days doesn't make a trend. The key is this: when we start breaking major resistance levels, number one, we have a few levels to keep an eye on. Right, this 1150 is huge, and this 20-day moving average is also big. So we got a couple layers of support here. Do we bounce or do we just barrel through? Now, if we bounce, the key is this: what is the nature of the bounce? If we see a bounce, but the volume is, say, half as much as we have on this down day, then that to me would tell us that this is a dead cat bounce and we need to start raising some cash positions till we kind of stabilize and get back to where we were. Now, if we bounce and there's some real gusto behind the bounce, then we can conclude that yesterday was an aberration based upon the China news, a few different earnings reports that came out, and also the U.S. dollar just flying around. So those are the things that we're looking for. Let's see if we hold this. Key levels to watch: 20-day moving average 1150. If we hold, we are good. But if we hold and we bounce, what is the nature of the bounce? So remember these things. Check the volume on the bounce. Are we buying with gusto? Are we just buying to relieve some over very short term oversoldness? Keep an eye on this. This has been our tell, right? In the market, there's always tells. A lot of the nastiness yesterday was attributed to this. I mean, this is a pretty nasty reversal in the U.S. dollar. But if you think about it, um, it's this type of short squeeze is to be expected, right? I mean, how many times have we seen in stocks or in a particular market or something, where things just they go down, 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 down forever, and then you get this huge reversal, right? And nothing can go down forever. I mean, we're talking about from 26 to 22. Let's say $4.26 is a 20% drop. With really only one run in between, there has to be a short squeeze, right? I bet a lot of people right now, with all this QE2 news, are short the US dollar. And there comes a time where we've had it in the past where everybody's caught the wrong way on a trade, like we were here, and all of a sudden, you just get this massive short squeeze of epic proportions because you get everybody leaning to one way. And it's kind of a lot of that stuff happened yesterday with China raising its interest rates, um, and some of the things that were going on. The dollar squeezed and it squeezed hard. I mean, it kept up and it kept going. It not only did it round off its bottom, it broke through its 20-day moving average, and it did it with some flavor. And so that's something to keep an eye on. So what you do is you keep this up on your screen, keep it on your watch list, and just like you would a stock, you watch how this thing moves, the ticker and how it moves when the UUP is top ticking it. Um, Keep an eye and see if it parallels the market in terms of the market bottom ticking it and having a tremendous amount of sell pressure. And when the dollar sells off, keep an eye and see if the market starts gaining some gusto. And so this is our tell for right now. So let's keep an eye on it and see what happens